challenging was it to have to account for both, and how do you think the defensive line kind of did trying to keep him in the pocket as the game progressed?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough as a pass rusher because you try to work the edge, scoots up, try to go inside, he runs out. So it's tough. They're a great team, great quarterback, but obviously you saw it was a challenge, so, and we didn't execute.
How are you taking this loss, personally and as a team?
I think we all just got to take accountability and just try and learn. It's a tough loss, but everybody just got to look in the mirror, you know what I mean? So.
This team has done a good job the past couple of years not letting one loss turn into two. What was different about this week coming off that loss that might have led to that?
I'm not sure. We weren't ready to play, I guess. I don't have an answer exactly on why we lost. Obviously, as a unit on defense, it was a terrible start. Let them score. And it was just a bad day for our defense. So I don't know exactly why or what the answer is, but it was a bad day.
How do you go about figuring that out?
You talk about looking in the mirror and something that you and the team need to do. What do you think you'll see right now, or what do you see right now?
I'm not sure. It's tough. I gotta look at the film. I'm sure we're going to see a lot, though. A lot of things we didn't do well.
Who were the voices at halftime who stood up defensively and said some things?
I believe Zane said some things. Amari said some things. Coaches said some things. And it was just really we gotta get started. We started off terrible, and we gotta get started on D. Obviously, we didn't do a good enough job in the second half either. So.
Dani, how impactful was that onside kick?
How impactful was that?
Yeah, the onside kick.
Yeah,
That was a big surprise.
Yeah, that's it's tough. Once again, we all got to look in the mirror, offense, especially defense, special teams. But they executed it, and that's really it. But yes, it hurt us for sure.
When you think of the moment of the block punt, that you get that, you get a touchdown out of it. How did that maybe jolt something in you guys?
Yeah, I was hoping to get us some momentum. We could get a stop on defense and hopefully get some scoring offense, but obviously it wasn't enough. So.
Kind of going back to the onside kick. Obviously not on kick-off team, but did you hear anything from the coach or anything about UCLA maybe trying to surprise you guys, whether it's onside kicks, fake punts, something like that?
During that time, I was getting coached up.
During the game, during practice like this week.
During practice?
Yeah, was that something emphasized at all?
I'm not really sure because I usually be with the defense when kickoff is going, so unfortunately I'm not sure. But that's something we always got to be ready for. I do know Coach Stig, our special teams coordinator, always preaches, make sure you see the ball off the tee. And obviously we didn't do that.
A lot of guys came back to contend for a Big Ten title and to get into the playoff. And you guys got to the semifinal last year. How big of a hole do you think you guys are in if you guys still want to try and do that with 2 losses?
We got a long way to go. Big Ten, that's so far down the line. I'm not even sure who our next game is, but we got to win our next game. So I can't talk about Big Ten or anything past that as of right now, bro. Sir, I'm sorry.
Who's responsible for the accountability now that you mentioned earlier?
Who's responsible? All of us. Players, coaches, staff, everybody. They're a great team, but we lost the game. That's embarrassing. It's bad. And we all got to look in the mirror. It's not one person. It's not one coach. Not one player. It's literally everybody.
James was talking about maybe people trying to divide the team and all the outside noise. How do you deal with that? How have you seen the team deal with some of that, especially over the past 2 weeks?
Just try to stay together. Leaders got to make sure everybody in the locker room is not saying anything negative and not talking about the offense or offense talking about the defense. Just trying to make sure we stay together, compete in practice, things like that. And that's really all we can do. It's not, you can't tell anybody not to listen to what social media says. People won't hear it. But it's our job as leaders to make sure we stay together as a team, and that's what we tried to do this week. But we didn't do a good enough job.
I can't recall exactly when, but on the fourth and short, I know you were subbed out. I think Rizzarai Fisher. What kind of went into that? If you remember, was that anything about tempo? Was it fit? Anything like that?
I'm sorry, so I don't remember. They got multiple first downs on fourth down, I believe. I'm still trying to process. I can't recall as of right now. I'm sorry.
And then substitutions in general. Was that anything about tempo or anything? Do you remember why you guys subbed a lot this game?
Coach Dion handles substitutions, so you have to ask him his reasoning. But there wasn't a reason for me. You know what I mean?
The flight back.